taking on the Carolina Panthers.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins.
Devin Tompkins on the return. The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Check pink. Hey, green.
In motion left goes a tight end. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Burnham.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. You look at this Carolina defense.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off the play fake. Burnham.
That is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's second and 10.
Ready.
That's out wide for Palmer. He's across midfield.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Off the bootleg. Burnham. They'll roll him out right. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bucks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Come on, set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Young.
They'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Young off the play fake. And slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And past the 35, will be dropped too shy of the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. On first down, Wilkinson. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The Panthers at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 8.
Young to throw it.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Carlton Davis picks it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. To throw on second down, Burnham. And his throw is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. In for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bucks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Young on first down. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nothing open downfield. He keeps Stops it himself for 11 and a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown! From 14 yards out.
And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Come on, set.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Burnham. That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Trey Palmer.
54 yards.
And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Buccaneers 21, Panthers 7.
The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkinson, and he'll be brought down right at the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilkinson.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way to midfield.
13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Young with a throw caught by Chark.
And this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A
chart the motion man right.
Watch it. Six. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Young. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
Option right, Young. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young. A 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Bucks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's about what you would expect, since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Come on. Back.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. That is taken in by Hurst. Touchdown, Carolina! David Hurst, 52 yards. And the Panthers are back within a score.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Let's go.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy for that one.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Buccaneers 35, Panthers 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
Oh, Young loses it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 42-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Young. And this one is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And got his man complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. From the red zone now, Young. And it's caught. And he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Hill, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half?
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, 75 yards.
And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there, but lost double-digit yards on that sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Ready, go.
The play fake, now Young.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Let's go. Black one. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Wilkinson, and he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Set.
Young will set to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Oh, that one well designed as they take this down with the 40-yard line. 53 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
52 blaster.
A 1st down throw for Young.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Long, 10. Ready?
It'll be Young again. Caught on a slant. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Okay.
From the
right?
2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check view. Set, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a throw here, hold in. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Down. Slide through. Check.
Looking to throw. Burnham. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Set, ready. 6. Mega. Ready.
Back to throw. Burnham. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throws right side, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 6-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
Ready.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Come on, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down now, Wilkinson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the double.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here is Young. And that will be incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. Fielded just inside the 30. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Bucks will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Buccaneers strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Point after try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 49, Panthers 42.
The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Credit Yaya Diaby with his stop.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Steal. Just steal.
On third down, Wilkinson. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Young to throw it. And Sharp calls it in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue strike. Set.
Young now. That ball caught by Harrison. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On first down, Wilkinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, go Fury. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wilkinson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
The 71 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
And he
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it? Yep. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Slaughter. And I think the ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen. Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving. Here's a 2nd and 7.
43 rail. Ready.
Young to throw. On the move to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
On the ready.
Now 1st and goal.
Faster. Cut.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here we go. Set.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Young. Sliding out of the pocket. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Steel, black.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get them a couple. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts.
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now on second down.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Burnham. And he completes it to Tompkins.
The second down pass.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it all comes down to the left foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucks have won the football game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for